That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Just outside. Full count now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Sets him down looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And the batter now, Austin Riley. Two down, nobody on. And that is out of play. In the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. And that's going to get into the corner. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Matt Olson. Foul ball there.
Well, there's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
Man at second. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Nope, foul ball.
Man on second, 2 down.
Here
Olsen checks his swing, appeal to third. He did not go around. Liner, base hit. Now he launches a throw over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
That is fifth.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Jonah Heim now at the plate. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Wrigley Field, showing the slab in today's game, Spencer Strider. How about a report on him, Chris?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Here's Nico Horner.
Nico Horner.
On the ground to third, and that one handled. Slings it across. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Ball.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career, but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
On the corner for a strike, and it's 1-1.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
That one ripped right center field, and that's going to bang against the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Everything came together for him. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And that one ripped to left, 2 away. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki.
Oh, that's inside.
Move to second. Safe at second, and he gets back in. That's outside. Ball 2. Runner takes off for third. Pitch is low.
That's the ball.
And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting fifth.
So up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Now a step off to third, and he's back safely. Quick move to first, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time. 2 on, 2 outs. Runner on the go. No throw. He's in there safely. The 1-1. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And he won around. Just enough that time. Here's a 1-2. And there's the ball. Down the line, and it's foul. That misses. Full count now. And that's a strikeout looking. Huge strikeout there. New inning getting started. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. Late on that fastball. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. Nope, he held back. Line drive, knocks it down. Bregman to first. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
No score here in the second. On the ground to first. Busch takes it to the bag, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. To third. In time to Busch. That is the inning. Opening day at Wrigley Field. Where else would you rather be singing? Cubs looking to build off their postseason run from a year ago. They knocked out the Padres before falling to the Brewers in the division series in 5.
Well, I don't have to tell you this, partner, but the Cubs ended a 5-year postseason drought by winning 92 games last season. Must be the TV announcers.
In half up to hit. The Hap Daddy. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A solo shot. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0. 1 down. And now Carson Kelly. Yastrzemski should have this one. And there's 2 down. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Matt Shaw. This one in the air, center field. And that's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mike Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski getting to start in left, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And his on-base percentage this season is over 400. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Fly to left his first time. Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Albies now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Runner on the go, and he hits a ground ball right side. Bush steps on the bag. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here's Austin Riley. Doubled his first time.
Austin Riley.
And there's a foul ball. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Hoerner. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Hoerner started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there.
That's ball 2.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 3-1. In the air, center field. 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong, doubled his first time up. Line drive, and this might be trouble. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Doubled into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. Just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
The 1-0. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a pop-up. Olsen settles under this one, and there's 2 away. Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki worked to walk in his first trip to the plate. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That misses the zone. 2-1. Could be extra bases. The run comes in from second. Not in time. It's a double.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Bush gets out of the way. That's ball 1.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Ripped to right. And that'll do it. Start of the 4th. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Matt Olson. Out towards right center field. Crow Armstrong under it. And there's 1 away. Next is the designated hitter, Jonah Heim. Grounded out his first time up. Swinging a foul straight back. The Cubbies up by 2 here on opening day. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. On the ground. Over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for
2
Atlanta,
down, bases empty. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Cut on and missed. And back here at the friendly confines. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, 1 down. And that one hammered. Carrying well. And that one's gone into the bleachers. A solo shot. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. So up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. This one in the air, center field. Harris moving under it. And there's 1 down. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Fly to left his first time.
Kelly.
Ball 1. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through. Infield that's just so satisfying.
New pitcher for the Braves, Ian Hamilton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swinging a foul straight back. On the ground, a short could be two. Over to Albies. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Nico Horner getting ready to hit. Runner takes off in the dirt. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Heads up base running right there.
Man on second, 2 down. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Shaw around third. He'll score, and they lead by 4. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Crow Armstrong stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Back there. Runner from second scores as they add on. And in at second with an RBI double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. And it's fouled away. The 0-2. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's in there.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Good pitch hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
Suzuki up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Harris fires it in quickly. Runner puts on the brakes at second. So it's first and second with 2 outs. So first and second with 2 outs. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
2 on, 2 outs. What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Back here at Wrigley Field, now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Here's Mauricio Dubon, 0 for 1 so far. Fought off foul. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. And that one wrapped foul. 2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
That one just misses. Now 1-2. Hard hit, knocks it down. Busch whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Swing and a miss as he was late. To the right side. Tosses to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Now at the plate, Ian Happ. Ground ball right side. Albies. Handles, throws to first. Fine play in the hole for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Wastes no time there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Oh, look at the stop. Jumps, throws, an acrobatic play to end the inning. Top 6. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball down the left field line. Back there. And brings it in at the wall. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that one fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Oh, 2 now. That one hammered center field, raging back towards the wall. And that one is off the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Up next for Atlanta, the third baseman.
Here comes Austin Riley.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfilders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Ozzie flying around third. Runner from second crosses the plate.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Bush. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the bottom of the 6th. Here's the Cubs lead. Off man. Nico Horner. Daysbel Hernandez gets the call from the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Fouled off left side.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Cubs.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 3 for 3, and he's come up with 3 doubles. Horner on the go. Pitch misses. Has some trouble with it. Throws, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. Misses again, 5 in a row. 6 straight outside the strike zone.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. Another miss, 8 straight outside the strike zone.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them. No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Yastrzemski has a beat on it, and there's 1 away. Two aboard with 1 out. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Ball inside.
Riley. There's 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Sean Murphy.
Now pitching for
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Javier Assad.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Well struck, right field. That one opts against the fence. And it's a leadoff double to start the 7th.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Bush takes it himself. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. And now, Mauricio Dubon.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
And first offering is fouled off.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
1 away with a runner at third here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Mike Yastrzemski up here. He swings and fouls 1 off. 2 outs with a runner at third. That one fouled off. This one in the air right field. Suzuki on the move. And it clanks off his mitt. In to score is the runner from third. It's 6-2. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Acuna swings through it for strike 1. No question about this one. It's out of here. And they're chipping away. It's 6-4. So 2 down. Now in for the Braves. Ozzie Albies. 1 for 3. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Pulls that one foul. Two down, nobody on. Off the mark there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Upstairs.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
Strike 3, got him with the sweeper. So the Braves get one back on the solo. It's now here at Wrigley Field. So up for Chicago, Michael. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Dylan Lee.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And there's one down. Dansby Swanson stands in. He's already homered here in this one. Swanson checks his swing. Now an appeal to first, and he held up. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 1-1. That one hit to right. Acuna under it. And there are 2 down. So digging in, Ian Happ.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Here's the 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Happ lays off. That one almost got him. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. We go to the 8th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Out in front and foul to the left side.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. And just like that, they're within a run. Matt Olson up to the plate.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Now,
here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Luke Little.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
In the air, left field. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Now here is Jonah Heim. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Coming on is Happ. He's there to make the catch. So now with one away and a man at second, Drake Baldwin digs in now. In the air, left side. Brings it in. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. 0 for 3 in this one. Late swing, foul to the left. There's a swing and a drive. But it's just foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the Cubs catcher. Carson Kelly.
Now pitching for the Rays, number 45, Tyler Henry.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Nope. That's inside. Nope.
He's just
outside.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike.
Inside,
But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Matt Shaw, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first.
No,
and
he's safe.
saved. Couldn't recover from the misplay. First and second. No outs. Nico Horner will hit next. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he went around, according to Clyde Washington. Backed off the plate that time. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One run across. Another comes in to score, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. Out of here. He leaves the yard to right, and they boost their lead. It's 10-5. Now it's Alex Bregman. Just missed.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That ball's foul.
The 1-1 is fouled off. This one's smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. They've hit another, and they add to the lead. It's 12-5. Now a chance for Michael Busch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second.
The batter, number 7.
So man aboard. Swanson digs in. Swing and a ball popped in the air. 1 down. And up next for Chicago, Ian Happ. Out to short, Dubon. Whips it to first. He's out. Carson Kelly, the next Cub to hit. Swings and misses. 0-1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
And that'll do it. We go to the ninth. Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. Ripped to third and caught. One pitch and one out. Mike Yastrzemski next up for the Braves. Out towards right center field. Suzuki on the move. Takes it in for the out. The Braves down to their last out. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take the season opener and move to 1-0. Taillon with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
12-5 is your final. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.